All right, so I guess this is where most of my day went to here because I don't remember getting too much other stuff done. 6.2 in the mix. So my stage 3 cam, I had somebody overspin a motor and end up pretty much splitting the block, throwing a rod. So they went and got I guess you'd call it a junkyard. They had a DOD problem, so they went and got that short block. Not going through it, just cam swap, put his heads on top of it. Um, so maybe the next day or two we can get that one there crunk up. Putting everybody's stuff before mine right now, to tell you the truth. Mine is on the stand though. I got two more pistons to drop in on mine. Like I said, I had to buy brand new pistons. I end up torching the other set of pistons. It was still running good, but the pistons were messed up. So get those other two pistons dropped in tonight, and try to go ahead and get that head gasket in. And I don't know, a few little things to clean up. I got to put some tabs on the side of my. I want to put some tabs on the back of my oil pan to hold my diaper up. So I'll be doing that, and I still gotta clean the oil pump out, and then find me a rear main seal, and then of course clean my valve covers out. So I still gotta clean my valve covers out. I still gotta clean the oil pump. The transmission is back. It's fresh. It's ready to go back. The converter, I didn't really have a problem, so it's not like I sent it off to do anything with it. So those are the motors that are in the mix. I'm not gonna say really a crazy process with the copper gasket, but it is a process nonetheless. So gonna have to run it on the stand. It's a lot easier to run it on the stand, and then I have to loosen all the head bolts and torque them all back. And I really want to do that while it's hot. And I always say, like, hey, I'm gonna put these gaskets in the oven and put them on hot and see how that works. But I just never have gotten around to it. So just torque it. You get them hot, you run it, you get it hot, you loosen up all the bolts, and you come back and retorque all the bolts. And then you're ready to add water to it and continue to run it. And you're supposed to check them every so often, but I don't really think that I'm going to be putting enough stress on them to have to come back and check it too often. And it's going to be a lot of street miles as it was on it before I'm going back into it. So when I do race it, I guess I do race it hard, but it's mostly street use. So that's what's going together. I wish I had regular headers and I didn't have to do the turbo setup on it. It would be a little bit easier for me to do, but it is what it is. Like the exhaust is raised a little bit, so regular headers don't work. I have one set, I have a set that I built for my side-by-side. So I will try the set of headers that I built for my side-by-side. Maybe they will work. If they work, then I don't have to use the turbo setup. It'd be a lot easier to bolt it up, not having to match the stuff up. I'll make sure I get a video of it up and running, and that process of actually letting it get up to temp, shooting it with a laser, making sure it is at temp where I need it, and then breaking everything down because I do have shaft mounted rockers. So those are my shaft mounted rockers. So that's the really aggravating part about it is actually I have to take the shaft mounted rocker system up first. Then I have to come back and loosen up all the bolts, torque them all back, then put the shaft mounted rocker setup back on and torque it down. Then I had to put the rockers on and torque them down. So it's a really tedious and long process just to get this motor like together and ready to run, and stay together. So that's it. I'll be in the mix with it. I'll be showing you how it goes down.